Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my goals for 2022, also giving you some tips on how you can make some great goals this year. So if you're interested to see what I've got to say, then just continue to watch. So dangerous, I get this. So hi guys, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Juliette and I do new videos on this channel every week. And if you are one of my lovely subscribers coming back, thank you so much for coming back. If you haven't already subscribed, there is a little button down there in red somewhere. I would love for you to click that and stick around with me. It's completely free and entirely up to you. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so I love making goals videos. I love watching them, mainly because I think they're really good to look back at. I look back at some of my first goal videos I ever did when I had like less than 100 subscribers, and I just feel like it's a really motivating thing to do. I find that I constantly don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, and so I always like to look back, like where I was 12 months ago, and see how far I have come and how much I've achieved. I think it's a really motivating thing to do, and so I'm here. But not only am I going to be talking about my goals for this year, I'm also going to be telling you some hints and tips about how I create my goals and how I feel they work best for me. Not everybody likes doing them, you know, the whole new year, new me kind of philosophy, but personally I love a fresh start. I love a January, I love a new year. I think there's just something in the air that just makes me feel really inspired and motivated. So let's get cracking. So with my goals, I set them into 3 areas, and I've done this for probably the past 3 or 4 years, and that is health, wealth and happiness. So under health, I do things that are personal to me. Under wealth, I do things that are related to like YouTube and to Glow Up and to any financials that I have. And then happiness, I kind of orientate that around a little bit of everything, but also family and home. So I've got my planner here. Now I'm going to be doing some more videos this year and like budgeting, on planning, on organising. And do you know why? Because I'm rubbish at it. I might look like I'm okay, but I'm really not. I really need to sort my life out, and this is going to be the year for me for organisation and getting my life together and sorting my out, let's just say, because I am so organised in certain areas, but then other areas I'm just like the biggest scatterbrain. First thing I want to talk about is how I actually create my goals, and that is because it is very easy to say, you know, I want to be healthier, I want to eat better. It's okay having overall goals like that, but what I do like to do is go further and deeper into that goal and make SMART goals. So SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time-based. And you will see what I mean when I get further into my goals. If you've worked in kind of a big corporate industry, you've probably heard of SMART targets before, but I do think it's really good because you can see how well you're doing within that specific goal. So let's start and I will show you. So my first bracket is health. And so my overall goal in health is to be happy when I look in the mirror, to have a healthier relationship with food, and to cook more meals from scratch for the whole family, mainly because we tend to all eat different things, which is so difficult. So that's something I want to work on. So by looking at those overarching goals, I've then come up with some SMART goals. And so I want to look at a few targets, such as I want to be able to run a 10-minute mile, do 1 unassisted pull-up, and do a 250 kilogram power lift, which means a combination of compound lifts such as squats, bench press and deadlifts. And so they seem very specific, but it's just something that I can then work towards, and I can see how well I'm doing towards those. And then I don't really want to focus on my weight as such, because I call the scales the sad step. And weight is so unrealistic of how your body looks. So what I want to try and do is focus more on my body fat, and I want to try and get down to as close as 15% body fat as possible. I'm 23% body fat at the moment, so it's quite a big body fat loss, but it is achievable, and I do feel like that would change my body a lot. So that is the aim that I'm going for. And then I have got in there to drink 3 litres of water a day, which I've got my bottle upstairs. So I've got that. I think everybody's goal generally is to drink more water, because I know I suck at it. And then with the whole eating better and healthier and as a whole family, I have put that I want to do a meal plan and a shopping list, and I want to try and put that into some organisation that I've got coming very soon to try and make it work, because at the moment shopping is all over the place. I do meal plan, but I never always stick to it, and so I need to work out something that works for me. And so it's going to be my mission to try and work on the organisation of that as well this year. A lot more meal preparation, a lot more thought into my food shop, and a lot more meal planning. Okay, so that is pretty much it for my health. I know that sounds like quite a lot, but again, there's like loads of little smart targets in there that I'm going to work towards. And now let's move on to wealth. So as I said, my wealth section is talking about YouTube, it's about glow up, it's about financial income into the house, it's about my goals professionally on a business level. So I want to try and aim for 50,000 subscribers on YouTube this year. I do know that it's not all about the numbers, as I know I've said previously, but I really would like to work towards the 50k. So I do think it's achievable. I've just got to be more consistent, and this is where again some of my SMART goals come in. So instead of doing my usual Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 uploads a week, I know that the biggest thing to grow on YouTube is consistency and quality, and so I'm going to do a lot more planning around my videos and do 2 consistent videos a week. So I will always do 2 a week, and if I can do a 3rd one, it's a bonus. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I feel since the start of the pandemic, it was so hard for me to physically do 3 videos with the children at home, with everything else I had going on and homeschooling. It just wasn't possible, and I constantly felt like a failure. And I know that you guys have always said to me, you know, we'll be here when you upload, and that is so lovely, but I'm my biggest critic. I'm hardest on myself more than anyone. So I know that if I say that I'm going to do 3 videos a week and I don't, then I know that I almost feel like I'm letting myself down. So I'm going to aim for 2 consistent videos every week, and then maybe a bonus one. And hopefully that consistency will help me grow. I'm also going to be looking into planning more videos. So I love doing vlogs. Vlogs will stay, but I also want to try and do something that helps people, and it's like giving people something, because I love doing hauls. Again, they won't stop, but I also want to start doing things that will benefit people. So looking maybe more at organisation and budgeting and those. My channel isn't going to become that, but I feel like I am very much a lifestyle channel, and so if I can try and incorporate some things that I'm doing to try and help me, and then in turn help you, then that makes my channel more beneficial as well to you guys. So yeah, I'm going to see what I can do and do some more planning. But if you've got anything in particular, do let me know in the comments below. So glow up. If you are new, I run my own company called Glow Up, which I launched during lockdown because I'm an absolute nut job. I don't know why, but I just have a passion for beauty. I'm just an entrepreneur at heart, and I love sourcing products and making them my own and everything that goes with it. So Glow Up, I am aiming for a financial figure for turnover next year. I feel like, considering it was my 1st year of launch, considering we were in a pandemic, I feel like I did really well financially. Well, unless you're very lucky, no company make a profit in their 1st year, and I'll openly admit I didn't make a profit in the 1st year, because you've got so much when it comes to, if you're selling a physical product, you know, so much that goes into stock and marketing and production and packaging and labels. So I've just got a target for turnover, which is something I just think is a really good thing to look at. So I've got a figure in mind. Obviously I'm not going to divulge that because it's a bit personal, but there is a figure there. And then I also want to launch at least 1 more product this year. Hopefully there'll be more, but there's one product in particular that I really want to look at doing. It is actually one of my dream products to launch, but I don't know whether financially it is going to be possible this year, but I definitely want to look into doing another glow up umbrella, and definitely play around with doing more more subscriptions and little products on the website as well. So I have got a set of goals in mind with that, but the main one is to launch one more product this year. I also would like to pay off my credit card. So I have one credit card that I used when we did the kitchen, and I would like to pay that off this year. We also, I think, do have a loan running still for our car, and I'm hoping that that is going to be coming to an end this year too. So that is kind of my dream this year, is to also pay off any debt that we've got, and I'm hoping that with these budgeting ideas that I've got, we should be able to do that as well, fingers crossed. But yeah, that is the plan. So those are all my wealth goals, and again, they are SMART goals. There is an amount there, or a figure there, a target that I want to hit, and also ways to get there. And then my third category is happiness, and this is my favourite category because this is things that I just want to do in the house or with the family, and these are things that are really important to me. I do believe that you need these in life to make everything else run smoothly. So a couple of things that I want to do in the house is I want to create an office space and a filming space in the loft. We have been gradually doing it little by little on our own. We had some windows put in middle of last year or late last year, so we are going to start doing that out. We were going to put the boys up there, but I just feel like the stairs up there are a little bit unsafe at the moment for Lucas's age, especially with him having to come downstairs to use the toilet and stuff. So we're gonna put that as an office space for Glow Up and for YouTube at the moment, so that I've got somewhere that I can film, especially because we don't really know what's going to happen again this year. At least I've got a room that I can shut off and work in, because I think that was the biggest issue that I had throughout like the pandemic, was we've got quite an open plan house and there wasn't really anywhere for me to go and work. So that is that's the idea. And then also we've got an idea of switching our rooms over upstairs. So our bedroom is, long story short, our bedroom was supposed to be completely different when we had our extension, but because of planning we had to change it very last minute, which meant that our bedrooms actually, we had the corner cut out. Stupid rule, don't even get me started, but it changed the room entirely, the shape of it. And whilst we've lived in it like that for probably about 6 years now, we do feel that it would work better as a wardrobe room. So we're going to switch the wardrobe room and our bedroom around and do a nice built-in wardrobe. So that is my plan this year. I want to try and do a lot of it DIY, so of course I will take you with me, but that is our plans for the house, and also getting the utility room finished. So those are our big house goals this year. And then the fun bits, I really want to have at least one family day a month and one date night a month. So with our family time, we spend a lot of downtime with the kids as much as we can do, but me and Matt both being self-employed, it can be a bit difficult to get any kind of structure or schedule, because sometimes he will have a client like in the middle of the day, and then if I've got a film. So basically what we want to try and do is put one day aside a month to do something as a family, not in the house. Whether that be go to the cinema and have a day out at the cinema, whether it be going to a theme park, whether it just be going to a local, like on a local walk or something in the summer when it's nicer, and taking a kite or a football and having a kick around and a picnic. But basically dedicating a day a month where we go out and we spend the whole day as a family, have food and really enjoy that family time, because that is what's important and that's what we do all this for. So what's the point in working so hard and then not having any family time? So we definitely are going to do that this year. Then my last target of happiness is have one family holiday if we can, and that is because this, I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't remember the last time we went on holiday. I think Lucas wasn't even 2, so I think he was just around 1 and he's just gone 4, so it's probably been about a good 3 years since we've been on holiday. I don't mean going abroad, I know that's probably out of the question. I really, to be honest, I'm not bothered because the prices are extortionate and I really don't like the hassle of taking 2 children abroad at the moment as the age they are. But I feel like even if we just go somewhere in the UK, somewhere nice, and just have, even if it's just like for like 4 days, just anything, just a nice breakaway, because we haven't done that in so long. So that is something I would really like to do this year. So those are my goals for 2022. I hope you can see how I've kind of like broken them down and put some smart targets in place to make them achievable. And what I'm going to do is, like I say, try and make subtle changes to help me. So I've created a vision board that's now my backdrop on my desktop, on my laptop and on my phone and on my computer. So I'm going to do a video on how I've kind of like made some changes to motivate me and organise me in life. And I've got some really good ideas come in because I thought I really want to do it for myself, so why not share it with you guys, and hopefully it might help you too. Plus it also helps me do things like be more motivated and be more accountable, because I'm like, if I'm going to do a video on it, I've got more chance of sticking to it because I've got you guys, because I've said I'm going to do it, so I need to do it. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like I say, I love listening to them. I would love to know what some of your goals are for 2022. I would love to hear about them in the comments. If you've got any questions or anything that you want to add, again, leave it below. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.
You set my world on fire. You're